Shalom and you are welcome to this tutorial. So in this tutorial video, I would be revealing to you a platform, okay, that is one of the best alternatives for Shopify, especially if you are in Ghana, okay. Yes, so this is ghmart, okay. It's a multi-vendor platform whereby you as a vendor can create your own store on it and then get access to all the e-commerce features of it. So in this particular tutorial video, I'll be taking you through all of the features on the ghmart dashboard. So this is the vendor store. Okay, so this is the link that the vendor would send to her customers, and this is what the customers will see, and they can place their orders and everything from here. Okay, yes, they can check their accounts for their orders and their order status and everything. All right, but then main focus of this tutorial is the vendor dashboard and the features of the vendor dashboard and why you should consider G8 Mart and how that you will be doing your business a very good deal if you become a vendor on ghmart. All right. So the first thing that we are going to look at is the account setup. Okay, so the account page is the page where you can set up everything like the name of your store and then your payments details. All right. Yes. So you just go to the account page, and on the account page you can input your store, you can upload your store logo, then you input your full name over here, then the store name, and then the store tagline, and then your phone number. Okay, and then the social links too. So as you can see, the social links are also showing over here along with the phone number too. Okay, and then the store name, and then the tagline, and the store logo too showing over there. All right, and then the payout settings to show over here. All right, so you input your Momo name, and then whether you are using MTN or you want to receive the money to your bank, the name of the account, the full name is what you input here. You select the bank and then you input the account details too over here. All right, so that is for the setting up of the account. All right, so now let's go on to the next most important feature, and that is the products feature. So how to add and how to edit your products, how to manage your products, your inventory of the store is also very important. So over here you can see the recently added products over here. Okay, so we just go to the view all. So on the view all we can see everything regarding the inventory over here. Yeah, you can see everything regarding the inventory over here. So from here you can set featured products. So over here we can see that the featured products are the products that show at the very top. All right, so we can decide to, maybe let's set this as a featured product. Okay, and let's go back to the store and refresh the page. Okay, so when we refresh the page, you'll see that what we just added is now also showing over there. Okay, so you can add up to 5 products as featured. Okay, you can add up to 5 products as featured, and I actually believe is very reasonable because you don't want to have about 30 products on your site as featured products, and someone goes to your site and would have to scroll for so long before you can get out of the featured product section to see all of your products. That's actually not really encouraging. And then we also have the statuses too. So the statuses are, if maybe you're a mini importer, you ship things on pre-order, so you sell on pre-order, you can set your product to pre-order if your product is available. If your product is a virtual product, maybe it's internet bundles you are selling, or it's ebooks you are selling on your store, you can set the product to virtual so that you don't end up having to take delivery address and all of those kind of stuff. Yeah. And then if a product is out of stock too, so you can filter them out to yeah, you can also filter them out. All right, yeah. And then now let's go to adding of the product. So to add the product, there is the main product image that you add, and then after that if there are additional images that you would want to add for the product, you can do that. And then there is the product name which you input over here, and then there is the base price. Now the base price is basically the default price, because you can also include sale prices. So let's say the base price of it, so let's say the default price is, let's say, 100, and then maybe we are running a Black Friday discount, so we are going to make it 78 for that Black Friday. Okay, yes, and then you want the discount to start from today, the time. You can set everything. All right, and then also, if you also want to set a minimum order quantity too, you can also do that. So the minimum order quantity, so if you set a minimum order quantity of 5, meaning that the minimum the person can order is 5. So if someone is ordering for this product, it will have to be 500 cedis, because 100 times 5 is 500. Hope that makes sense. Yes. And then there is also the product option. So now let's say you are selling a dress, but then you have small, medium, large. You have small, medium, and large, and extra large. So maybe for the small, the price is this, and then maybe for the medium, you also set its price. Okay, yes, you set the price for each of them. You can, if that is the nature of your product and that is how your business is, you can do that. All right. So once you put this option in, this one this one won't be necessary. All right, this one won't be necessary. But if you don't have any product options, then definitely you have to input a product here. And then there is also a very interesting feature, but to first show you that feature, I have to upload a product image. So let me do just that. So yeah, I've uploaded some product images. So now this feature that I was talking about is the AI recommendation feature. So sometimes it's very hard to think of, especially if you're someone that sells some fashionable stuffs. It's sometimes very hard to think about the name of the product, what to give it. So the platform has an integrated AI, which would, when you tap on it, it would look at the image of your product, and it will suggest you a name for the product, and then it will also give you a description for the product. So it has already input the description over here, as you can see, and it has given me some nice names over here too. Yeah, some nice name over here, and you choose the one that you want. If you don't want any of these two, you can input your own too, but I'm going to choose this one. All right, so let's say the price of this now, let's make it 800. Okay, and then let's remove the minimum order quantity. All right, so I'm going to remove so let's add a sale to let's add a sale. So let's say it's 800, but then now we are making it 690. All right, yes, say good. So let's leave out the product option. So now we select the category for it. So you can add your own categories too. Okay, but then there's already a category for the products that we are uploading. All right, and then there is also the feature where you can add product fees. So let's say delivery fee, packaging fee, or shipping fee. You can input all of them over here. So let's say packaging fee 15 15 cedis. All right, and then we save the product. If you want to add more fees to, you can just tap on the add fee over here, and then you can do just that. All right, so product added successfully. Okay, so it will now take us back to our inventory, and as you can see, the product that we added is just here. Okay, let's make this a featured product, and then let's check out how it will now look like on the store with all of the settings that we input inside it. All right, so this is the product now. So when we tap on it, you can see that um yeah, this is it. The delivery fee, the packaging fee that we added is also inscribed over here. The reason why the sale is not showing is because we didn't set a time for it. So let's go back and do just that. Okay. Okay, so the time that we set the sale to start is tomorrow. That is why we are not seeing it now. So let's make it today and let it end in the next 2 days. Yeah. All right. So now let's save the changes. Oh, we have to set a time too. So let's just do it like this. Okay. And then we save the changes. Huh. What did I just do? So let's make the sale price 720. All right. And then we save the changes. Okay, so now the changes have been saved. So now let's go back and then let us refresh. And then as you can see, there is now a sale tag showing over here. And then we can tap on it and then you will see the sale countdown too. It's a very beautiful, it's all very beautiful. It's all very beautiful. And it can go a long way to improve your business. And there is also now another beautiful feature that I really love. Okay, and it's the announcements and also email customers. All right. So okay, so with the announcement feature, you tap on the updates over here. Okay, you tap on the updates over here. All right. So the updates over here. So over here you can see the discounts that the notifications that you've placed on your store. Okay, yeah, over here you can see that there is a notification. All the notifications you placed on the store are here. So in case you want to remove it, you can just tap on it. So what people will do is that when they visit your store and they tap on it, they would see it there. But Independence Day was a very, very long time ago. So let's delete that. Okay. And then now when we refresh the page now, that announcement is far gone. Okay, so yes, over here you can put announcements on your store. So when people visit your store, they would now be able to see the notification bell over there, and when they tap on it, they would see the announcement. Okay, so the next thing that I was talking about, the email customers, is this one, and I just love it. So what this does is that it lets you send a broadcast message to every single person that has bought from you. All right. So even if there are 200 people or 3,000 people that have bought from you, you can send an email to all of them at once. And the broadcast fee is 3 cedis. Yeah, it's 3 cedis per broadcast. So it's not like if you have three, so it's not like if you have 10 customers, you have to pay 30 cedis. No, even if there are 2 billion customers, it's just 3 cedis you are paying to send one email to all those 2 billion customers. And I pray that if you are going to utilize this stuff for your business, may you get 2 billion customers, hopefully. All right, so that was it. And then there is the orders page where you can see all of the orders and manage them from here. All right, so over here is the orders page. So now another beautiful thing about this is that even if someone was trying to place an order and the person didn't pay, like this order over here, the person didn't pay, you would still see it. So for something like this, as a good entrepreneur or as a good business person, you would now be able to what, reach out to that person, because their contact details will be over here. You now be able to reach out to that person, and then you will now be able to follow up on them. Why is it that they canceled the order, they didn't complete the checkout and all of those kind of stuffs. All right, yes. So now let's say someone actually paid for an order. Okay, you can now update the status of the order. So by default, an order would be on pending. But then, if let's say the order is cancelled or it is delivered, okay, yes, even with this one, you can still also update it. So if let's say you have delivered the order, you just tap on delivered, and then once you update the status of your order, your customer too would also get an email notification of the update on their order. Yes. And then also there is a share feature which will generate a graphic for you. Okay. Yeah, generate a graphic for you, which you can now share on your social platforms like WhatsApp and IG, to let people see that, okay, other people, customers are trusting you with their money. Okay, so it now gives them a hint of you being legit, which can actually, in the long run, bring in some extra sales from people who don't really buy from you like that. I hope you get me. Yes. So that was for the order management. And then there's also the review features too. Okay. So for the review feature, you can reply your reviews that you get on the site. And then another beautiful thing too is that you can also share the review. So when you tap on the share the review, it will now generate a graphic for you, okay, a design for you, to now generate a design for you where you can now also share on your platforms too. So when we open it, it will open it up for us. So as you can see, it has generated a very nice design for us where you can now share this. You can now share this. So this is also going to help you get new customers. Why? Because when people see that the people who are buying from you are saying good things about you, you they would now it will now increase the chances of them buying from you, and also they are trusting you. Yes, and if it's bad reviews to you are getting, you can reply them. Maybe that particular time. So this can actually help you get customers from get new customers, because when they see this they will be like, wow, people who trust you with their money are actually getting a positive experience from it. So let me actually try you out and see. And if you're also getting bad reviews, you can also give a reply on that. Maybe on that particular time the network was very bad. Maybe let's say you are running a data selling store. Okay. So maybe that particular time the MTN network was bad. That was why they were getting the orders late. You can reply that. Okay. You can actually reply all of that. Yes. And let your people know that you are actually giving them feedback and on concerned about the reception they get on your service. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's for the review section. So now another beautiful thing with the ghmart platform is the analytics page, where you can see, first of all, the number of people that have visited your store. Okay. Yeah. The number of people that have visited your store and the number of products views. And you can see the number of views on each of the products. I hope you are getting me. Yes. So with this, it will help you know what are the people most interested in. Maybe there's one particular product. Maybe you want to run a discount, but you don't know which product to do the discount on. So you look at these. You can come into the analytics. What are people opening the most? What is it that they are looking at the most? Okay, this is it. So maybe the price is the reason why they are not buying. Maybe there's not enough description on it. That's why they are not buying it. It helps you, track what is going on. All right. And you can also filter them out. So maybe today, okay, you can filter them out this week, last week, last 28 days, and then all time. All right. Yes, you can filter all of these out. So that's basically it. It's actually a very unique and beautiful feature that would also go a long way to increase your business productivity. And then another wonderful feature is the promo maker. Yes. So with the promo maker, let's say you want to now give an announcement, but not only on your store, but then you want to also post it on your socials. Or maybe there is a discount that you are running, and you want to also post that one too on your socials for one particular product. You can select the product. If it is not a product and it's just an announcement too, you can do that, and then you input the details over here. Okay. So let's say Black Friday announcement. Okay. And then get amazing All right. So that's basically, then you input the post, the text body over here, and then after that you can download it, and then you can share it. Or let's say you want to do it for one particular product, you select the product over here. Okay, you select the product over here, and then you can edit the body over here and everything. Yeah, yeah. And then after that, when you're done, you just tap on the download graphic. It'll generate it for you, and then you can download it, and then you can use it for your marketing. It's a very effective marketing tool that if you make very good use of it in the long run, it will increase the productivity of your business, and it also promotes brand awareness because now you have your logo and then the name of your business over there, and then your tagline too is over there. So it promotes brand awareness too. Yes. So I mean, just this much alone so far is actually more than enough for any e-commerce business. But then they also have a promo code engine where you can now create promo codes for your people. Okay, yes, and they also have a vendor academy. Anytime they add a new field, a new feature, they include a tutorial for it in the vendor academy. So when you tap on the watch tutorials, it will take you to the vendor academy where you would see all of the tutorials so far, and you can watch all of them. It's actually a very packed platform. Yes. So there is also the Teams feature where you can now bring people on board. Yeah, you can bring people on board. People on board. Yeah, you can bring your teammates on board too, and then you can also give them the various permissions that they should have. All right, and then also you can come and then view their activities from the activity logs. So from the activity logs, you would see their which person did what. Okay, and it will help you track the work that is going on with your business. So that's basically it. There is still more like the themes and all of those kind of stuffs, but then that one, when you sign up as a vendor on the ghmart platform, you would get more tutorials on it. Maybe you want a dark theme, they promise to bring in more themes depending on the nature of your business so that your store can now look unique. All right, yes. So that's basically it. So if you'd want to sign up as a vendor on the ghmart platform, you can look into the description of this video, and then you would find a video link on how to sign up as a vendor on the platform. All right. So that's basically it. It's been a long tutorial, and I thank you for staying throughout this tutorial. Yes, I appreciate the attention and time that you've given me to provide to you real value that would actually speed up productivity in your business. Please do want to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in my next tutorial video as my subscriber. Shalom.